What's going on, guys? This is day one of the coding bootcamp. I'm at Fullstack Academy. I don't know why, I just felt like I should be documenting like my day-to-day life and my day-to-day journey, and I might end up uploading it to YouTube or maybe not. Maybe this footage will just be for me, or maybe I'll just delete it afterwards. I don't know. I feel like doing something with it so something will be done. But yeah, the bootcamp starts today. This is day one. Today is June 14th. It's about 6:18 a.m. If you're on the East Coast and you start at 10, but you know, I'm in California, so I have to wake up early and get started at 7 o'clock. And interesting thing about me is I'm not just a bootcamp student, I'm also a computer science major in a university in California. I don't want to specify exactly which one, but university in California. A low-key school, not anything crazy, but I just want to document the experience of the bootcamp and draw any sort of comparisons and bring to light the pros and cons of both types of routes to the software engineer job. Let's see how these coding boot camps go, and I'll just go ahead and keep you guys updated. I should be looking here. I should go ahead and keep you guys updated. And yeah, this is your boy Chuck. My name is Chuck, by the way. Well, it's actually not, but that's my nickname. My name is Troop Warrior, but I mean, you can call me Chuck, that's fine. And I don't really know what else to say because, you know, it's day one. But what I will say is, yeah, we're definitely going to be documenting, and let's see what's better, computer science major or coding bootcamp or self-taught. But yeah, all right, guys. In terms of curriculum, right off the bat, I already noticed a difference between the bootcamp and the college education. And one of the things I noticed is in college, I learned about Git, I learned about Git commands, and I learned about GitHub. If you guys don't know, I mean, Git essentially is like some version control system, and you can use to essentially keep track of a project that you're working on. They would call it a Git repository. You can keep track of the changes that you make to it over time. Some people use it to save their work. Some people use it just to version control. It's like when you're on Google Docs and you make an edit and you can see the previous edits that you've made. It's something like that. And GitHub is where you can host Git repositories. So you can host these folders that are being tracked by the Git version control system. You can host it on GitHub and do all that neat stuff. And in college, again, if you're talking about theory, I had no problem understanding theoretically how Git works and how GitHub works, and that's what they taught me. And that was the end of the game. And when they asked me what GitHub is, I'll be able to explain it very well because I understood it conceptually. But now it's different because they're like, okay, now you're gonna actually use it. In lecture, they're talking about, hey, you're gonna actually do all this stuff. First of all, we're forking repositories. We never even touched fork on GitHub in college. So we're forking things, and this is the problem, guys, because had I not been forced to do it in the bootcamp, I don't know when I would have come across a situation where I had to do it, you know, because even when we're doing group projects, we weren't forking anything. When we did group projects in college, I didn't even do remote add, remote this. I just fucking looked up some BS on Google and Stack Overflow and copy and pasted and got it to work somehow. But in the coding bootcamp, it's just different. It's a different vibe. We spent like 4 hours today practicing over and over and over again. And this is the first day. No bullshit syllabus. It's just straight to work. So I like the bootcamp a lot because I felt like I'm learning a lot more about Git and GitHub than I learned in an entire 5 months in college. That's interesting. Oh yes, and one other thing I always forget to mention is that, yeah, during my time at Fullstack,